Hey there, my name is Stephanie Heater, and I am the academic advisor for students who are majoring in Bible and ministry or ministry and vocation. This is only a brief introduction. Please feel free to reach out to me or the department if and when you have additional questions. Before I start talking about the majors, I wanted to introduce myself. I'm new to ACU after working overseas in education for the last 8 years. These are some of my pictures from my travels. I'll tell you all about them if you want to know when we meet. I taught high school science to English language learners and was an administrator for several years. I have my bachelor's degree in biology from Bowling Green State University in Ohio. And yes, I was born and raised in Ohio. I'm a Texas transplant. I got my teaching certification training from Sam Houston State University in Huntsville, Texas. I completed my master's degree in education from Concordia University in California. I have 3 sisters and 2 brothers, and all my sisters love to travel, so it kind of runs in the family. But now I'm back in the United States, and I'm so happy to be at ACU. And I'm looking forward to getting to know about you as well when we finally get to meet. I want to start off the majors information with university requirements. These are general requirements for all undergraduate degrees, and they're pretty much the same across the board. However, because both major options, Bible and ministry and vocation, are both Bachelor of Arts degrees, there are 2 specific requirements that make the university requirements a little bit different than something, let's say, like a Bachelor of Science degree. The first thing is English. The Bachelor of Arts degree requires 2 courses that you'll hear me refer to as freshman English, and that's at a 100 level, and then also an additional 2 courses of, again, I'll call it sophomore English, and that's at a 200 level. So that's 4 English courses or 12 credit hours of English courses. The second thing is a foreign language requirement. Note that this is not the same as if you read anything about high school foreign language requirements. This is 6 hours or 6 credit hours or 2 courses of a 200 level foreign language requirement. So that's kind of more like the intermediate level. And depending on your specific track, there may be some additional foreign language expectations. So make sure that you check your sample schedule for your specific track and get in contact with me if you have questions, concerns about your specific situation. I also wanted to take an extra moment to go over the organization of the programs and tracks. Now, we've already kind of covered both majors, the Bible and ministry and vocation. So they're both under Bachelors of Arts. But I also wanted to point out the relationships for the specific tracks. Christian ministry, biblical text, biblical languages, and missions fall under like the major / program of Bible and ministry, while worship, youth and family, vocational missions, and children and family fall under major / program of ministry and vocation. Something else to note is that if you have been considering an integrated degree, Your major will need to be Bible and ministry with one of those 4 available tracks. This is a sample schedule. It lays out both university requirements and major requirements. The courses are not always set in stone by the year or semester they are organized here. Some are, but not all. I can help you go over those. I typically use a sample schedule like this as more of a check sheet to see what a student has completed and what still needs to be scheduled for upcoming semesters. This sample schedule in particular is only for Christian ministry track. Each of the 8 tracks has its own individual sample schedule. I think it would be great for each student to have their own sample schedule for their track. Please email me if you would like me to send you your own sample schedule. When it comes to picking a minor, the first thing to know is that we'll need to wait until your 2nd semester on campus before we can add a minor to your degree plan. However, if you already know what you want to minor in and you have availability in your schedule, we can look into possibly adding a course from your minor requirements. If you have chosen a track that falls within the ministry and vocation major, then you will have to pick a specific minor. No, it cannot be a Bible minor. And if you have chosen the worship track, then your minor, music, has already been chosen for you. For everyone else in the Bible and ministry major, the choice is yours. You can use your elective hours to pursue a specific minor, or you can explore and take a variety of electives that interest you. As you can see, the application requirements for acceptance into the department are fairly straightforward. I will be helping keep an eye on things to make sure you're maintaining your minimum 2.25 GPA and C's or better in your Bible courses. We'll also be helping to remind you when the time approaches to turn in your application. Basically, we're here to help you through this process. You don't have to do it all on your own. If you're wanting to study abroad and or be part of missions, then let's prepare for it. The earlier we can prepare, the better. Even if you're just considering it, it's better to know how it may affect your courses, requirements, degree plan, and graduation, just so you know the full options in front of you. Let me know what your interests are, and we can work together to see how we can fit it into your degree plan. Now, if you're wanting to read more about study abroad or missions, definitely email me. I will be happy to send you the links that you see here. I know it's hard to copy from a video. Speaking of emailing me, here is my contact information. Email probably is the best option, other than speaking to me in person in my office. And speaking of my office, that's going to be in Wildcat Central. Wildcat Central is going to be a great resource for you. All academic advisors and financial aid counselors' offices are all located in Wildcat Central. It's in the same building as the Bean and the bookstore, so you can grab some lunch and then head over to see your advisor. It's just right across the way. Our front desk is super helpful, and so are the highly trained personnel that can assist you when you call in. I look forward to meeting with you. But until then, email me with your questions. Go Wildcats!